Brad, after games like this, John in the past has talked about that it's always in the past, it's immediately turning the page. How important do you guys feel like Saturday is now with what you guys are experiencing now going into the next 6 games?
Yeah, absolutely. Take our lessons from this one and move on. We have to approach these games one game at a time, and it's not the result we wanted, obviously not the effort we wanted, but let's move on and focus on Saturday. It's exactly how we all feel.
You guys fall behind in the first. It seemed like you stabilized things in the second. What happened in the third where you weren't able to sustain what you had done right in the second?
Well, I think one of our strengths this year has been our resilience mentally. When a bad thing happened or a goal goes in the net, we seem to be able to weather the storm and gather ourselves and get back on the attack. For whatever reason, they put another one in the net right away, and it just feels like a bit of a tsunami coming at you. We've done such a good job of staying away from those scenarios previously throughout the year, and I have no explanation for it.
Brett, Scott Lawton and Sean Couturier were pretty direct in saying that, Scott especially, that he didn't think the team was prepared enough or hard enough early on, in particular, which again hasn't really been a symptom of this team at all. Do you agree with that? And is it something that do you have any reason why that might be?
Certainly no reason. Part of what we have to learn is what's necessary as far as effort at this time of year to have success. And, Toronto's got a battle-hardened group there that's been through some hard knocks for the last, stretch of time, half dozen years. We've got a lot of guys that still have to learn all that. They have to recognize how hard you have to play to have any chance at this time of year. And, hopefully it's a good lesson. Hopefully we realize that, you can lose the game in the first 10 minutes. And I thought we were sort of on our heels long enough to let them establish their game. With all our talk about trying to get to our game first, it just never seemed to materialize.
You guys caught a break temporarily, with the hand pass. Was your video guys spotted that?
Yeah, it's a great job by those guys, and radioed to our guy to Daryl on the bench, and sure enough, when you slow it down, you see it, and it's pretty obvious. But for us, there's many things going on the bench, it's hard to get it. So that's a great get by them, and it gave us a chance, like you said, to regroup. We didn't do much with it, unfortunately.
You guys are a no excuses bunch, but 2 of the last 3 games, obviously, you've given up a lot of goals. You have a lot of injuries on defense right now. How much of that is playing into some of the goals against issues?
Well, we still have to find a way. Our defense core is good enough to have success in these games, in big moments, and we just have to perform a little bit better. I think the whole group, I think the 5-man units have to perform better, and that's, it all plays into it. I wouldn't point a finger at any one aspect of the game.
Brad, Tyson Forster was out there for the shorthanded goal at the end. Was that because of the lopsided score on the penalty kill, or something you think you could keep trying?
He's a young player that's really displayed a real desire to work on the defensive side of the game. And so we've talked to him for weeks now. Hey, you're going to get a chance. You're going to get a chance. At that point in that game, it's easy to put him out there, and it's a great experience. And for him to put it in the net, that's great for him. Happy for him, but in the future, he's going to be a penalty killer and a big part of how we go forward with our penalty kill.
Last one.
Brad, this morning you mentioned how the schedule is really difficult, but if you guys focus kind of one game at a time, play your best game, you can do well. How much will you emphasize not looking at the next 6, but really looking at Saturday here?
Well, Saturday's big, and you said it. We have to find our best game. That wasn't our best game. There was stretches in the second where I really liked our game. Got to the blue paint, did the little things well, really put pressure on and created turnovers, and drove the pace of the play. Just have to do it more often. We got to get more guys on that side of the ledger, and positive things will happen.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.